in Nashville, the at-home edition. I'm Kelly Sutton. She's Carole Sullivan. We're doing this via all the technologies. It's happening, friend.
Well, I think what's amusing is what people can't see, which is this is from my computer. It's balanced on 3 cookbooks. I did go and buy an exterior microphone that's balanced on a sort of broken cardboard box over here. I could practically lick the window because I'm sitting right in front of a window.
Well, I will just tell you that over to my right, I have my treadmill that is plugged in. To my left, I have a huge television. Do you remember when we had like the big, huge television that was the rear projection? Yeah. I still have that. It's in my basement. And so it's hooked up to like a PlayStation and a Wii, and we could watch some Apple TV down here.
Watch Apple TV on that big dinosaur of a TV set?
Let me tell you, Carol, it took a minute. So if you want something like that, because there's no HDMI, I had to buy like all of these extra cables, and I got all techie and nerdy and figured it out. And so, yes, I can. Does the picture look horrible? Yeah. But,
Yes. But it
stick
works.
to kids. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
TV set is going to be with you until your final day on this earth because they're about 200 pounds. They're so heavy. It's really hard to dispose of those big old electronics.
Can I tell you a story? When we moved into this house, we have a lot of stairs in this house, a lot of stairs. And we had help moving in because we just can carry, all the things. And the men that were moving us in, it was the hottest day of the year. It was in the middle of July. And they looked at that television and they looked at me. And I said, "Don't worry, it's going in the basement." And I remember one of them literally hugging me, like, "Thank you, thank you. We didn't want to have to carry that up 3 flights of stairs." So yes, it will be here. Even if it stops working, it will be repurposed for some other reason. We'll never get rid of it, probably.
A little tablecloth on top of it will be a little place to set your drink. Boop.
Fine. It's fine. That's what's happening. It's all good. So how's everything in the Sullivan household?
It's going well. Ignorance is bliss as we try this school situation. we're we're really going with the you're accountable for your own life approach. So we're going to see how that goes. Well, you know how it is. Some days you feel like you're really on the ball, and then other days you're like, this is the day where you're going to be accountable for what you need to do. And you know what? They've been doing pretty well. Today we're gonna say it's a good day.
I like that. Just go with that. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, we did a phone call with our teacher the other day, and that was the only day that I felt like she was a little bit more into it because she knew her teacher was calling, and I'm like, well, that's what needs to happen.
On the phone.
Yes. And her,
So I think that's sort of an interesting awakening to phone skills.
you know what's very interesting? There is a lack of phone skill. First of all, my child never, when she speaks on the phone, when she talks to like my parents or anyone, she always has it on speaker and it's always like this. She never holds the phone here, ever. And I don't know if that's just because when she was younger, we would all talk together to Gigi, so it would be like hit the speaker and talk. I don't know. It is interesting that you bring that up. Yeah, there's a phone etiquette that needs to be taught, along with so many other etiquette things that are
Put
lacking.
that on the schedule for tomorrow.
We're going to put that right under which fork do you use. Make sure you have your napkin in your lap. Talk on your phone the correct way.
If my kids have any memory of this, it will be the lecture for mom at every meal. Mom thoughts.
Mom thoughts. Ooh, that's a great hashtag. We need to adopt that. The hashtag mom thoughts.
I do love the work from home, and we're fortunate enough to be able to. And listen, I really feel like we are so fortunate to be able to continue to work from home and do this show. Now, our News 4 team has also been doing that. I'm sure you've seen the anchors and everybody else, because that's the world we're living in. One reporter in California was trying to do a segment on how to cut hair, and she happened to have her husband in the back frame taking a shower. Now he is blurred. He is blurred, but it did not go unnoticed by the viewers. Take a look, see if you can spy the man showering in the back. Right? I'm so confused about all of this. If this was a colleague in the news department, I would have so many questions.
First of all, why are you doing this? If you know your husband's in the shower, why are you doing this? Second of
Why
all,
are you trusting this out of frame? Like, you're out of frame. No one can see ya.
fine. It's fine. Second of all, be careful. We've said this. Friends don't let friends cut bangs. I don't know. Yeah, don't do that to yourself in quarantine. I'm all about maybe trying to color your hair, but if you're gonna do a new style, now if you've already got bangs, which clearly you're just gonna give it a little snip snip, and you've already had that.
But going for a new style in quarantine, that's a recipe for disaster.
That to me is a big red flag. Don't do that. Do not go for a new style at all. Speaking of which, we are very cognizant of what's in the background. Your background looks amazing, but we have had fun playing with the Zoom backgrounds, and we had friends send us suggestions of what our Zoom backgrounds should be. So I want you to go first.
Well,
show me.
Here's one that made my heart happy because it's from West Elm. And Kelly, I have looked at this house. This picture has been shared in many different magazines all over. Do you see this beautiful A-frame? Notice the surfboards too. This is like my dream house. This to me would just be magical. Somewhere in the woods, like a little bevy cart. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that
I love that.
Oh, ding dong. Someone's here. Let's see. Let's go back to my real life and see what's happening here. Oh, just a package, not a visitor?
Thank you.
Oh, John, I'm so glad you thanked them.
Oh. Hi, Tiggs. Hi, John.
You guys say hi? Hope that wasn't fragile. Thank you guys for getting that.
It's super light.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, go ahead, open it. I think. Anyway.
Here are those.
Okay, carry on.
Here are those glass light bulbs, Mom.
Really? Let's go back to my virtual life.
Okay, you're in your virtual life.
Here,
here's mine, which I do love that people know me well and they send these things to me. So there's one of them. Actually, I'll do this one. This one is my favorite.
Oh, you're at the Magic Kingdom.
That's the castle. Look, isn't it pretty? I
Are
do.
you
I love
freaking out because there was a release saying that Disney might not open until 2021, maybe? Did you freak out?
I'm not listening to that. I'm not listening to any of that. I feel like that is nothing but a falsity. I refuse to put that into the universe. That isn't happening.
That isn't happening.
Listen, we've got more. We're going to leave our happy places, but we're sharing all of our happiness with you today.